Hey, what's going on? Today I want you to check out this cool game that I just found. It's been out for a little bit, but I just found it and it is super cool. And so I wanted to share it with you, and that game is Slime Rancher. It's been out since August 1st, 2017. It's currently running $20, well $19.99 on Steam. And what really caught my attention was when I was looking through games, I saw this and I clicked on it, and it has overwhelmingly positive reviews and a lot of them, and so that immediately caught my attention. I've never seen a game on Steam that had overwhelmingly positive reviews that wasn't just really good. So I knew at that point I had to check it out, and I'd seen a couple different people play it, and I knew it looked really cutesy and really fun. So yeah, I wanted to check it out, and I ended up really liking it. I've actually played quite a bit of it, and it's just a lot of fun. So without any further ado, let's hop in the options real quick and see what kind of options it has, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So under video, it's got pretty much everything you could possibly need, except for a windowed borderless full screen. I wish it had that option, but even though it doesn't, it actually handles really well with alt tabbing. So if you're a streamer or you have numerous displays and you need to multitask, it actually handles it really well. I've never had it crash or lag or be any kind of pain whatsoever alt tabbing in this game. So I think it's okay that it doesn't have full screen borderless options, but it would still be nice to see it. For the graphics options, it does have the, very simple, low to very high options for just overall, and then you can go and actually try everything out and choose everything that you want. So it has anti-aliasing, lighting, shadows, textures, particles, model quality, shader quality, ambient occlusion, bloom, v-sync, and field of view. I love the field of view slider. Every single first-person game in the world needs to have this, and it does go up to 90, which is really all you need. You don't need to go up to 110. 90 is kind of like the sweet spot for most people. So yeah, nothing really missing here. Everything that I could possibly imagine and ask for, and yeah, very full menu. In audio, it's very simplistic, but it does everything you need it to do. It's got a good old master slider, music slider, and effects slider. Over in input, you can completely rebind any key you want. Very nice here. You can also do secondary keys, which is very nice. And you have mouse sensitivity and invert mouse axis for, well, whoever the hell does that. Sound off in comments, who actually inverts their mouse? And if you do, why do you invert your mouse? I'm just curious, because I've never inverted my mouse, and I've never understood why anyone would ever want to do that. So let me know. Over here, we also have gamepad, so if you want to use your controller, then by all means, go ahead. You can rebind all of those as well, and you got a couple different options here. It looks like it's got pretty much every option you could need for a controller. And over in other, then you can disable camera bob, buffer video for GIF capture. Yes, you can capture GIFs in this game, which I think is pretty cool. Enable toggle grip. Not entirely sure what that is. Hold sprint, overscan adjustment. Everything you need, and reset options and achievements if you want to start all fresh. So yeah, everything there that you could possibly need and want, then that I can think of. I can't think of anything that's missing. So let's go ahead and hop into the game. So this is the far away range, I believe it is, far away range. And let me show you our character here. This is you. You don't get to choose a character. You are by the game's choice, Beatrix LeBou, and this is you. And this is kind of like where you come to check on your character and also do some star mail. You get mail from other farmers and different stuff, letting you know what's going on. The 7Z Rewards Club is something I actually have not seen before. Initiate Rooster Row Weather Vane. Okay, so you get to buy a little Rooster Weather Vane for your thing. Okay, for your ranch. Then sleep until morning if you don't want to deal with the pesky nights, and return to your ranch, of course. So, alright. Anyways, you're right there. I want to show it to you. First of all, I think I need to introduce you to the slimes. These are slimes. These are pink slimes. And their diet is everything. They eat whatever you throw at them. Over here, we've got the rock slimes. Their diet is veggies. These over here are the tabby slimes. They are probably my favorite slimes, although they're very hard to take care of, because early game it's really hard to get a really good source of meat going, and it can take some time. The pink slimes are definitely the easiest to take care of, because they'll eat whatever you throw at them, but yeah, the tabby slimes can be a little bit harder to take care of, and then the rock slimes, they eat veggies, so they're pretty good to take care of as well. These right here are your corrals, obviously, and if you click on these, then you can actually upgrade a lot about them, including making their walls higher. As you can see, this is like 2 walls high, whereas this one's only 1. You can put music box in there, which keeps them from getting all pissed off and all that and jumping out. And air net, it puts like a lid on top of it so they can't fly out, because there's some slimes that fly and they will absolutely fly out of there, like 100%. Solar shield for slimes that require darkness or nighttime, that way they don't just like evaporate into thin air whenever the sun comes out. Plort collector, I guess I better talk to you guys about plorts, huh? And auto feeder. So what is a plort, you're probably wondering? Well, let's come over here to my trusty dusty garden, and we'll use our little vac pack, that's what they call a vac pack, to vacuum up some of these pogo fruits. Come here, you. We need to get all the pogo fruits. I got a lot of pink slimes to feed, and they will lose their shit soon if I don't feed them. So let's go feed these guys. Eat up, boys. Eat up. They are hungry, and I probably wasn't able to feed all of them. All right, so these little diamond things, these are plorts, and they are basically a form of currency, if not the main currency in this game. And they also are basically, well, slime shit. And what you do with the slime shit is you can do a couple different things with it, actually. Let me put my slimes back in here. Boom. And so one thing you can do is you can use the plorts to basically mix the slimes together. So take a pink plort and shoot it at a rock slime, and he turns into a giant pink ball of doom and death that will try and kill you. So we walk into him. Ow, see? Lost a little bit of health there. You also can't vacuum these guys up because they're so dang big. That's just great. Come back here. Come back. Hey, hey. Come back here. Go back in there. There you go. Alright. So what else can you do with the plorts? You can also come over here to the Flirt Exchange. And as you can see here, plorts are going for 5 new coins. That is the primary currency that you use to upgrade things. Plorts are like the #1 currency because you have to use the plorts to actually get new coins, but new coins are used to upgrade. So you shoot your plorts into here. Bam. And then we just got new coins at exactly the exchange rate of 5 new coins per plort. And there's, as you can see, there's different plorts for every different slime, and they all have varying costs. Something I think is really fun and interesting about this game is that these numbers actually change daily, if not a couple times per day, as they become worth more or less. As you can see, there's like the stock market, there's trend arrows. So pink plorts have been in a downward trend, and these other plorts have been in an upward trend, and that's partially because in my game I've been giving it almost nothing but pink plorts, and so they're saying, hey, stop doing pink plorts as much and try and get some other fancy plorts. So over here is my chicken corral, and like I said, it's very hard early game to actually get like a good amount of meat going, because, well, those freaking tabby slimes, they can eat a lot, and also you have to go and find a couple of chickens to start everything off with, and once you've found a couple chickens, then you've got to get them to work together with the rooster and kind of get things rolling, and they aren't always the most agreeable. It sometimes takes a while, but there's upgrades for the chicken coop you can do that will make them make eggs and grow up faster and whatnot. And that definitely streamlines the whole process. But in the meantime, it's not very easy to keep these guys happy because there's just not enough food in your very first couple of, maybe like first hour or 2 in the game. Yeah, keep on eating, guys. Keep on giving me them plorts. Yeah, I like sweet them plorts. Oh, there we go. Alright, you guys all got smiles on your faces, right? Everyone's happy? Cool, cool. Everybody's happy. How about you guys? Oh, there's an angry one right there. He is not happy. Let's see here. I don't know, how are you doing? You are hungry too, my friend? Alright. So now let's come up to the garden and grab us some carrots. You can make a lot of different gardens, and the way that you determine what actually grows out of them is when you first make a garden, it will tell you it'll be empty. It'll be an empty plot with just kind of a boundary, and in this thing it'll tell you to throw in whatever you want it to grow. So if you shoot a carrot at it, then it'll start growing carrots. If you shoot a pogo fruit, it'll start growing pogo fruits. and so on and so forth. So that is how you make the gardens grow whatever it is you need them to grow. If you've got, like, you need more veggies or you need more fruit, whatever it is that you may need, it will grow. Let me go and collect all these plorts. We got another piece of star mail right there, as you can see. We get those pretty often. They're usually little tips and whatnot from other farmers, just kind of telling you what you can do, and also sometimes they'll be asking for your help. Lots of different things. So we'll check that out in just a moment. Let me get the rest of these plorts. Alright. So let's go pop these into the Flirt Exchange. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, all that glorious money. Alright. And then all those. Now we're 450 new coins. Let's go and get some more carrots. Alright. And let's go feed the big guy over here. Hello. There you go. Eat up, man. As you can see, because he's like actually a morphed mutant guy, he actually gave us 2 plorts. He gave us a pink plort, and a blue plort, which is a rock plort, my bad, which is pretty cool. That's a really good way to, without having a whole bunch of different slimes, you can kind of just, well, just kind of experiment with these guys, with the pink ones, and yeah. And let me take that carrot back. Oh, I can't, like, oh dang. I need to go put my hands up. These guys are still hungry. I have too many. Too many. Oh, hey, we have an escapee. Oh, my thing's full. Alright. In you guys go. We gotta watch out because slimes that are roaming around free like him, they can bounce right over this wall. So if they do, they'll get in here and they'll eat up all your chickens, which has happened to me a couple times. There are some upgrades you can do to actually increase the height on that wall for the chickens, but it's actually quite expensive, and so I haven't gotten it yet. I would rather just kind of maintain my slimes better because these guys will straight up climb on top of each other like that, and they'll try to escape. So if you only have the original wall height and you have 30 slimes in here, they will get out. It is just a matter of time. Wait until they get hungry enough. So let's look at some of the upgrade options you have, which I think is really cool about this game and helps make a lot more content than there really is here. And that is the backpack upgrade. So water tanks, so you can store water, a jetpack, so you can get to different kinds of places in the world, which I need to show you as well. There's a lot of different stuff I need to show you. This is a really full-featured game for $20. That's really what it comes down to. There's so much happening in this game that it's insane. It just blows my mind that it only costs $20. And on top of only costing $20, there are none, zero, zilch, nada, no microtransactions whatsoever in this game. And that is just amazing. It is a beautiful thing, because even AAA full price titles can't seem to avoid just filling their entire game up with microtransactions to make content when there is none, you know. So yeah, very nice to see that. We have tank booster, increases the amount of things you can carry in your tank. Power core gives you more energy, so you can sprint for longer. And heart module, so you have more HP, because certain slimes will absolutely try and kill you. And if you go out at nighttime, actually, as well, then there's a special slime, tar slimes. You can't fight them off in any way, and you can't avoid them, really, other than running from them. And they will eat you, they will eat any slimes around them, they will eat all the food, they will completely destroy everything they touch. So right here, this is what we got that star mail about. And he's asking for help. I'm working on a new recipe. Help me out? No. So what he needs is 9 pogo fruits, 5 carrots, and 6, I can't think what they're called, Q-berries, I think. And in return, he'll give us 6 hens, 6 lunar plorts, I think that's what they're called, 11 pink plorts, and 250 new coins. So we have 21 minutes to do this. And if we do, then we'll make him happy, we'll make a friend, and we'll get all this different stuff. So that's pretty cool. Oh my lord! It has begun! They figured it out! Oh my gosh. They did it. I have not yet seen them able to even come close to escaping the 2 wall height. Oh my gosh. They've learned how to learn. They have learned how to learn. Oh god. We need to leave! We need to leave right now! Oh my lord. Alright, so this is the open world right here. And there are free roaming slimes everywhere you look, and food everywhere you look. and they're just doing their thing and pooping out plorts. And this world is actually really big. You wouldn't think it would be, but look at this. This is huge. There's even another thing going on over here. I don't know what this is all about yet, but it's huge. There is so much to explore here, so much world. Island over here. There's a lot going on, and you can really explore a lot. With the jetpack, there's a lot of different things that you can get to that you normally wouldn't have been able to. Also, something else to keep in mind is water is instant death. That is kind of a sad face, but understandable. There's also lots of different little secrets going on around different places. Oh, don't try and kill me. So this is a place, there's dangerous signs. There's dangerous signs anywhere where there might be actually like mean plorts, where you gotta, or not plorts, but slimes. And if you don't feed them, then they will try to kill you, like these guys. These are the flying slimes I was telling you about. They're very mean, but if you feed them, they'll become nice. Okay, run. We run now. And then you can collect them, and they'll be your friends. So, ooh, tabby slimes. I'm gonna grab those. I need more tabby slimes. And that's the tar slime. They usually only come out at night. I don't know what this one's doing, but he will eat everything, including slimes. Here, I'll touch him. They're ow. So yeah, he actually hits harder than the other slimes. He hits for 20 damage. But yeah, there's a whole lot of different stuff you can explore in this world, which I think is really cool. Once again, really great value for that $20 price tag. I think this is insanely good. Is that did I see a rock slime? No, I did not. Because I need more of those as well. Especially since I, like, sacrificed my last one to a pink plort. Here's another one of those danger signs. There's all kinds of different places. Like, oh, I gotta show you guys this. I believe that what I'm about to show you is actually a way that you're able to get to another portion of the map. That I don't know how else you would really get to them, but I don't know for sure. But I think this is really cool. This is like reminds me of some Indiana Jones kind of thing right here. You got to find a key. It requires a slime key to open. I have no clue how you get those. A little too early in the game. Yeah, that's what it appeared. Yep, it lets you get into this northern part of the map right here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Huh. I just realized that there's like some correlation between this and that. I don't know if they're the same thing though. Maybe it's just a coincidence with this. And I don't know. Anyways, yeah. That's how you kind of get around to different places. I don't know much about how that works yet. I'm still a little bit too fresh into the game. And there's a key somewhere, which I don't know how to get to, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere. Part of me wonders if that's something to do with this big guy. That you'll actually find big slimes like him all over the place. Let's see if I can feed him. Can I feed him? What happens when I feed him? Ooh, he's happy. Does he want more? Can I feed him plorts? No. Can I feed him little tabby slimes? I guess he wants more food than that. Interesting. So yeah, I don't exactly know how that works, but that's something to keep in mind. Oh, and there are also little hidden treasures around. So like this treasure pod is locked. I don't know how to unlock that either, but they are scattered all across the world that I've been able to explore so far. And I don't know what the hell is in them. I don't know how to unlock them, but once again, there is a way. These are the friendly version of those mean slimes that I found. They're the ones I was telling you that they both only come out at night. Oh, jeez. They'll only come out at night. And on top of that, let's slaughter him. I want to show you what water does to you. There you go. Boom. Right into the water. You just die. Instantly dead. Alright, let's get back to the farm because it's nighttime. Tar slimes are going to be coming out in no time. Alright, so one last thing I want to show you guys before we conclude this video is there's actually a couple of ranch expansions, because what I was worried about, and what I'm sure some of you were probably thinking as well, is that, well, this doesn't look like a very big ranch. What can you actually do to get more space? And so there's a couple of expansions. I believe there's only 3 that I've so far been able to see. If there's more like on the other sides of these or something, I don't know. But like here's one. This is the ranch expansion, the Overgrowth, the ranch's very own wild side. Don't know what that exactly means, but it costs 1,700 new coins, which is quite a fair amount for where I am in the game right now. And it will open up an entire new area. There's also 2 more areas, but I want to show you one in particular. And that's the one over here. This is probably one of the coolest bits of potential new content to be brought into the game, other than just what the game is itself. And that is the lab. It allows you to begin your career as an amateur and licensed slime scientist. I have no clue what that means, but that sounds really cool. And I'm really excited to get my hands into that. But as you can see, it's extraordinarily expensive. It's not going to be something that you can do in your first couple of days here in Slime Ranch unless you are really freaking good or you just save up specifically for that. It's going to take you some time to get there. Let's go ahead and throw my tabby slimes in here. So, overall, I've been playing this game for the last, I don't know, 4 days. Every chance I get. And it's been a really... Are you serious? Oh, okay, I thought you jumped out. It's going to be like, what? What? What are you... Whoa, they can jump so high. What the hell? So anyways, this game has been extremely enjoyable. I think it is worth every last bit of the $19.99 price tag that's on it. I think you'd have to be a fool to say anything else, to be honest. I just can't think of a single downside to this game. It is insanely cute, insanely fun, slightly addicting, and there really is nothing negative to say about it. I can't think of anything negative whatsoever. It does what it does extremely well, and it does everything that you could ask it to do. There's nothing like in the back of my mind like, oh man, imagine this game did that, or I wish that this operated like that. I think it's just glorious in its current state, and that's something so rare to find nowadays. And developers love to give us their uncompleted crap when it comes to games, and they love to take that uncompleted crap, charge you $60 for it, and load it down with microtransactions. But there's games like, then there's games like this, games like Slime Rancher, that is not full priced. It's got everything you could possibly need. It's a completely completed, that is not a plort, completely done and finished game, and it offers all the content that you could potentially ask for out of it. There isn't anything missing here. It is a full 100% complete game. And there's no microtransactions. And it has a $20 price tag. I just think it checks so many boxes. It's unique. It's got beautiful art style. It's super fun. I just think it's a really great game. And so, with that being said, I wanted to share it with you guys in hopes that you guys like it as well. Sound off in the comments if you've played this game and what you guys think about it. Also sound off, let me know how I did, and if you think there's something I could have done differently in this video. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, or maybe even that dislike button. I don't care. Do whatever you want. I just want the feedback. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!